Hello and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3. It's time to explore the Creche. After last time I have dealt with the bugs that existed. All I had to do was quit out the entire game and reload on the save that was inside. No idea why it didn't work, but doing that, it works now. It's not the ideal to level up right away, but I will be doing that because I need to. But thinking ahead, in one more level up will be pretty good, because once I'm level 6 I can get magical secrets, which will get me, which I'll take Warden of Vitality, because that's a paladin, a uniquely paladin thing that they would get at level 9, so getting it a little bit early is kind of fun. But now I finally have, Bard finally gets Font of Inspiration at level 5, so now Bardic Inspiration refreshing on short rest means I can use it more freely, and it's 1d8 instead of 1d6, so it's just better. It's what? 4.5 average from 3.5 average. It's a +1 on the average, which is good. Spell choice, I'm going with this. My intent is, for level 3 spells, I'm going to take Glyph of Warding and Plant Growth, because neither of them is concentration. And Glyph of Warding is, like, it's not necessarily as good damage-wise as Fireball, and I think it might have less range, but it does function very well as a attack, but it can also sleep. It has other effects. It's just more widely useful, like Hypnotic Pattern, only lasts 2 turns, concentration. Plant Growth, not concentration, and quarters move speed, which is even more than difficult terrain, which is useful. This I don't need because I already have it. Concentration. Feign Death, there's probably situational uses. And Bestow Curse, concentration. Like, there's not that many no concentration ones, and this is a, I don't know, it will take the place of Fireball, because I don't really want to take Fireball, if there's no real reason to. I'll swap this for that, because that, it can be burned, but like, this sort of AoE, where their movement gets quartered, would be great. And Glyph, it has a bunch of options. Glyph 5d8 instead of 8d6 is a little bit lower. It scales better, not that you should be casting it at significantly higher levels, I imagine, but it still scales better than Fireball. So if it was a cast with a level 7th slot, it would be higher average damage than a Fireball, I think. But cast at a 6th level slot, it's about the same. I'm not actually sure, that might be the max damage that I checked. But it can do other damage types. It can be acid, it can be cold, it can be a push, it can be fire, it can be lightning. Why it's put in this order, I don't understand. It can sleep based on a dex save, which, like, doesn't seem bad. It might be bad. And thunder damage. Like, it has more variety. And, like, you cast it, you're supposed to sort of use it as a trap, but you can just cast it under them and it will go, is my understanding. Which is kind of silly. I'm going to do this for a second. Basically just to prove the point, to test it. Like, I'm going to reload after this. I'm just going to see how it works.
Halt! We were not expecting visitors, Kin.
Uh,
What brings...
Just let me cast it. Okay, I'll cast it from closer.
Wary of casting.
So it doesn't trigger, because they're not enemies yet, maybe? Anyway. I don't know. It didn't trigger. Maybe it only triggers when they're enemies, which is actually useful. But I'm pretty sure it supposedly triggers regardless of, in that entire AoE, so that's pretty good. Now it's time to level up other people, who now actually have fun choices. Spells I wanted to pick up. The one that I definitely wanted, Minor Elemental. Not concentration, always helpful. The other one that I wanted to grab was... I don't need Animate Dead. Wall of Fire would be fun. It's concentration. Evard's would be fun, but it's concentration. Yeah, they take the damage. I think the Firewall could be pretty fun. Greater Invis situational. Dimension Door, I can learn it. Actually, don't I already have a Wall of Fire scroll? I should actually check that. Yeah, I already have a scroll Wall of Fire, so I have no reason to pick that. So, I have to look at 4th level spells. I don't want to take Blight. I shouldn't take Conjure Minor Elemental because I can get that anyway. Greater Invis, Ice Storm, Polymorph, Stone Skin, Wall of Fire. None of those should be taken, so I shouldn't take either of the ones I wanted to take because I can just learn them. It takes gold, but it's not efficient. So don't take that. Don't take that. Fire Shield just seems kind of bad. I don't think I have a scroll for this. I have a scroll for that. Phantasmal Killer's neat. Again, concentration. I think I had one for Ice Storm. But if I didn't, then that's the other one I'm going to take. Avard's, and I don't have one here.
What to do?
I do here, though. It makes it so much more difficult to choose. I don't need the spells, though. Like, if it's spell I'm not going to use. Banishment, am I going to use it? It banishes a single target that, technically speaking, I don't think should work on anything that is native to Faerun. Like, the mechanic in actual D&D is limited. I'm actually just going to save a tiny bit of money by picking... No, I'm not. I don't know if I have Banishment. I might. But I have these other ones anyway, so... I'm going to prepare this after I learn some spells. So I was going to pick up Minor Element and the Fire one. I should probably pick up Glyph of Warding too for options, but... Wall of Fire. I should probably pick up Glyph of Warding because it's situationally useful. This one just seems fun in very specific situations. Like I could use it to sneak around here, potentially. So, spells that I don't want to prepare anymore. Witch-Bolt keeps getting auto-prepared. See Invis, I want that. I don't need that. I should keep that. I want Elemental and this. I don't need both of these. Fireball's good. This is also good. This is a very different use case, but... I'm keeping Counterspell, keeping Slow. Actually, can I cast See Invis and unprepare it? Well, I mean, I have See Invis. I don't have See Invis on. So if I cast this, and then unprepare it, do I still keep it? Yes, I do. Okay, that's easy. I want this. Though, actually, for actual combat, I would take this. But I kind of want to take Dimension Door. Because it feels like situationally it would be useful. Though having too many of these prepared is actually a bad idea. Because I'm basically just going to use it for Conjure Minor Elemental to start with. So, having other backup prepared is probably worth more. I'm having this because there might be something curse based. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah, that's that.
Sharp as ever.
For him, he gets a new Invocation. The Invocation is kind of a difficult choice. I either banish... Ooh, actually Charisma saves are uncommon. Either banish or Wall of Fire. Not that I'm necessarily ever going to use them, but... Because banish is just a Charisma save, and they just can't do anything for 2 turns. And I think they can't be brought back, so they're just gone. I think it's probably good to have someone that has access to it. Here's the difficulty. I shouldn't be able to take Book of Ancient Secrets, because I don't have a Book of Shadows. That shouldn't be available to me. yeah, just spell, spell. This would be good if it was real polymorph that lets you turn yourself, like, transform into other creatures, but you can't, so it's just a debuff to enemies, not great. Yeah, I don't like any of these. This one's probably not bad. It's not great. They're all like level 1 spells, but I kind of want Armor of Shadows, because I don't think there's anything else really interesting. Like, one with the shadows is cool, I think, but Armor of Shadows setting AC to 13 plus Dex, then I just have him with lighter armor. Shouldn't be too bad. I can't swap it, which is kind of a pain. So if I make this choice, I can't undo it, when I should be able to, based on normal rules. Gaseous form. Yeah, these are all fine. But yeah, the fact that this choice can't be undone is... Well, I can respec, but I should be able to make it change it every level up. But since I don't, I can't. She doesn't have many choices at this level. And by many, I mean any. So there's that.
Let's move.
Now it's time to enter.
What path lies before me?
I have to fix this. Level 2 spells. That's a cantrip. I have too many cantrips. Okay, I can move these over there.
I would be more concerned and excited.
I should leave that there. I'll put this here. These should be level 1 still. There's so many level 1 spells. I could just unprepare a spell I don't intend to ever use. Like, from this list, is there any that I will never use? No, I will actually use all of them. Why do bards get that many level 1 spells? They just start with 5. Oh no, it's because I get 2 for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 and 5 from the 2 different classes. I have 10. Rough. That's way too many. But it's time to deal with these nerds.
Halt! We were not expecting visitors, kin. What brings you here?
Russ still... I'm infected by Gake. Your mandate is to aid me.
You are infected. A Gake thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
Yeah, it's delayed. Favorable beginnings. Do I care about being friendly with these people? Not really, but unless I get a 1, I like anything above a 2. Yep, that should be fine. Oh wait, no, that was... I need a max roll here. Not a max roll, but I need a good roll. But... Oh, I wasted an inspiration earlier too.
The Gustial has been taking an unprecedented interest in the Gake tadpoles of late.
I don't know what Gustal is.
Fine. Report to the infirmary, quickly.
So this interaction's gonna be weird. Also, I want to complain. They shouldn't have seen me, because I'm out of their line of sight. But it's forced reaction. So important things here. There's apparently some character that sells useful stuff. I don't know who sells useful stuff. Oh, it's one of these people, probably.
Very well.
Ugh. Blood, rust, scar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? The filth of these people. Unbelievable.
I'm just gonna say perhaps we might trade.
Impressive? Not the word I would use, but to each their own.
Okay. This is the noteworthy one. Oh, just a flat attack plus 1 is kind of cool. Is that for physical attacks? I assume so. Yeah, just sets dex to 18. I think you can get this by killing her, because I don't think I actually bought this in my previous run, but I had it. I don't need it for this character. or any of the characters I'm using. Spell attack roll bonus. Situationally useful, but not one that I would actually... Oh, no, that's actually really good on him, probably. For Eldritch Blast. Do I want to spec that far into Eldritch Blast, though? Not really. And, oh, I didn't get the gloves that give you +2 AC for being unarmored. I need to find where I missed those. But if I missed them, then I missed them. Concentration. This is situational, but none of my characters could use it. Larethian, that has a special attack. Then the rest of these are fairly inconsequential. Oh no, this one's not. This one here is really cool. The weapon is invisible. If you miss an attack, then it goes away. But because it's invisible, it has advantage. It's really cool. Anything else of use? I don't really need revivifies, but... Good enough.
If you find anything...
There. So I could give that to my character. It would be slightly worse than this. It would boost my dex by 4, and if I respect just to try to optimize that, I could dump 6 points into wisdom and get that higher. I could dump it into constitution, get it to 16, which would require me to shift my 1 from there to there, but it's probably better on someone that doesn't have gloves. I'm still keeping that.
Defender of the people.
He would get 2 more dex.
Have my attention.
Wait,
Still alive.
I give both of these
So
guys
that's
16
progress.
dex? No, he has a +2 bonus from this. So if it says his to 18, does he go to 20?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Nope. Well, that's not going to him if he's wearing this. Well, I guess... I mean, I think I might eventually give it to her. Because there is... No, I wouldn't need to give it to her. There is a amulet that gives 23 constitution. That with the dex. And this... No, strength gloves will go to her. Then the dex gloves will have to go to someone else if I want to actually use them. And they're only marginally worse than having advantage for succeeding on skill checks if you ignore crit fails on 1. I'll have to be back. I think I will be boring. Go against what I think fits the actual gameplay style of D&D. Because I'm going to do it for this character. It's funny. And I will respec dex to be lower because I think it's funny. But I'll be back after I fully re-level my character. Finished with my respec plan. I kind of regret my choice because now I have more wisdom, which means that I have more spells. Which means that I have even less space to work with. But I guess I can get more space like that. I could just accept having to click this to access the spells, I guess. But that's done. Now my skill checks are even better. Like, minimum of +6 for anything that isn't athletics or acrobatics. I don't remember if I did the same thing. I think I have the same. Okay. Stuff cut out for a bit. No idea why. I'll try to remember 19 and a half. But, yes, I don't know where. But, continuing. Stats are good. Skill checks are great. Now I need to get back to exploring. So this attack should apply here. I'm assuming the unlabeled +1s. One of them comes from this. Let's just check. I have 2 unlabeled +1s. Yeah, one of the unlabeled +1s is from that. Just look at how hard I hit, despite not being built for hitting. Anyway,
At least things have stayed
Math and
interesting.
respect. I'm gonna sort this at some point. No, I need to sort it now, otherwise it's gonna be impossible to sort. It's gonna be impossible to play if I don't know where the buttons I need are. Cantrip. It's probably... Oh god. The worst part about respecking is it totally scrambles everything. You're gonna see there. Level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1, level 1. Class action that I'm never gonna use. Level 1, level 1. Cantrip. Level 1, level 1. It's also, respecking really shouldn't do this. It should keep track of your spell slots, because otherwise it's basically... It means if you wanted to go for some sort of no sleep, no rest run, the best choice is pretty much to take advantage of the fact that just respec for 100 gold to fully restore all your spell slots, or partially. It restores some of them at the very least. But anyway, that's the biggest thing I didn't want to miss in this area, the gloves. No, this is important, but not yet. I don't want to go back there. I don't need to go there. Spoilers, I think a kid dies over there.
You stand before a truly resplendent portrait of Queen Vlaakith in all her glory. In the corner of the painting is a small symbol
Is
you
it
can't
this?
quite place.
The comet?
You recall stories of a prince riding a comet just like this one. With sudden clarity, you realize it's the symbol of Orpheus, a forgotten hero from the tales of your youth.
Okay. I think I need to... Is it this way?
Here goes nothing.
It's either there or here that I need to go. It's here. With context, this actually makes sense. Not much context, but a little bit of context. Okay. Here is the time for save scumming, potentially.
From pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. If you require treatment, take a seat, kin. Or do you have a question?
Is that machine of Lathisk? Is it operational? You know, is that host's tadpole? Is that thing's host still alive?
A very specific question. One that speaks of a more personal motivation for asking. I can only deduce. You have a parasite of your own.
Yes. I'm gonna go with this because I don't think there's any reason to.
Cursed is the day that even we become gate incubators. Tell me, how long have you been infected?
Longer than you'd expect.
Fascinating. So you're conscious of your infection, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Sathisk. I will ensure you are cured.
What will it do?
It will relieve you of the specimen lodged in your cerebral cortex. What else? It will be worth it, I assure you. Most of our kin never get to experience the Zathis. Vlaakith smiles on you.
Yeah, because if you do this with Lae'zel, she wants to be the one that goes through it. And that has a different setting. It's wild, but
Zathis.
it's
This
unsurprising.
unnatural device offers your best chance of purification.
Purification being the
You feel your parasite
clear
stir.
To
element.
sit in the Zathis is a rare blessing, Ken. Be grateful. There is nothing on any plane stronger than a Zathis for curing unwanted afflictions.
Will it hurt me?
Purification is your duty. The pain is hardly relevant.
Which means it obviously will. I'm just gonna do it because I know sort of how it is gonna go. And I'm unsurprised with how it ends up going. It does not look like a comfortable seat.
Your body grows cold, its warmth sapped by the cold metal seat. The machine awakens.
It's such a creepy machine.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zathis will do the rest.
Layers of magic weave themselves tightly around your head. The tadpole squirms and contracts. It's trying to hide. The device possesses immense but unfocused power. If you fail to direct it towards the tadpole, your faculties could face permanent harm. Your skull groans and bends under the pressure. Then, agony.
Saving. Throw. I only have a plus. Oh, saves don't use all that useful stuff. I mean, does it make a difference? This will last longer, maybe? The fact that it's a save makes it tougher.
Through waves of torment, you search for the parasite's lurking presence. The device searches too. You sense its hunger, its craving. It wants the tadpole, but maybe something more.
Keep going, my child. The Gake spawn will soon be gone.
That's no cure. It's going to kill you. Get out!
The parasite burrows deeper, sinking its teeth into your brain's exposed tissue. It sucks greedily. You feel yourself ebbing away, while the parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
This is the important part. Oh, this one's... Oh, because I'm proficient in wisdom saves, so it's a lot easier. Forbidden knowledge because I got that from Necromancy of They. Wisdom proficiency for saves. And I can apply Bless to this one? Why couldn't I apply Bless to the one before? Oh no, I can apply... No. Oh, Heroism is different than Bless. But no, I'm Blessed. Yeah, those should overlap, right? They shouldn't both apply. Like, I'm gonna click this. If it says it increases it, then it should increase it, but it shouldn't, because this is blessed, so I shouldn't be getting both. And it should be fine.
That's it. Soon your suffering.
Yeah, see, obviously I'm gonna... The intent is to kill me. How is this clipping?
The device yearns for the creature, for every part of you tainted by its presence. You will be consumed. The tadpole quivers. A different magic is building within it. This one is ancient. rotten.
No. No more.
This one is 4 charisma based, intelligence based. I should go for the charisma. Wisdom 3, 6, 7 plus those 7. Shoot, which is better? I think the charisma is more fitting. 9 to 15.
You pour yourself into the tadpole's putrid magic. Its strength multiplied. It unleashes on the machine. The two forces fuse violently together. Your brain, their conduit. Your body and mind drift apart. You are being undone.
Enough.
The room swims back into focus. Your mind is intact, yet unfamiliar. Inside it, the tadpole lives on, and you feel different.
The main appeal of this is a specific application of this, I think.
No! The save disc! What have you done? My life's work gone. And yet you live. And so does your parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Pretend it wiped your memories. That one seems funny. I want to see what that does. But it's not in character.
Really? Then all this destruction was a symptom of its power? Incredible. I am disappointed that we could not extract it alive. It would have been an exceptional specimen. In any case, your problem is resolved. Leave me. I must salvage what I can.
Incredible. Your parasite is even stronger now.
Like, yeah, it made it so that gameplay wise, where does it show it anywhere? Awakened? You can use all of your illithid powers as a bonus action, which could be fun with just cast guidance, then concentrated blast if I have no other use for bonus actions, for just a better cantrip damage wise. Could be fun. Because basically 3d6 psychic versus 2d4 psychic or 2d8 radiant is going to be better. It's just going to be a better cantrip now, which is great. Force tunnel's easier to use. Like, all of these are just more easily used. Like, the fact that I can't use it as an action does actually change the when I can use it, which is something. Okay, I'm gonna get... I don't actually want to go into the back zone. Like, I want to because I'm pretty sure that's where I need to go for the Blood of Lathander stuff.
Conditions look right. But quite empty without all the other eggs.
Yeah. So I'm gonna save quick. Yeah, so now I have a cool combo. Concentrated blast with that seems like fun.
Step carefully, kin. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I would hate to see you fall foul of them.
Where are all the eggs?
Hatched, mostly. Only one remains unbroken, watched over by Vashkoku, caretaker of our young. You may speak to him if you wish, but do not approach the egg, lest you fall foul of me.
Yeah.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
That should work. Let's talk to this dude.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore,
He's a fairly friendly guy, in that he doesn't want the egg
you
to
are
just
not
die.
from Creche. What are you doing here?
I'm curious about the egg you guard.
There is little to be curious about. It is taking its time hatching, nothing more.
That's broken.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
I hope this question is just him explaining why he cares so much, because I'm curious. Kiss enough.
Not all that arrive late are weak. I created this entire hatchery, despite being the last of my clutch to hatch. They almost drowned me in the hatching pool, if it wasn't for the Vash of my clutch. This one deserves the same chance.
I kind of want to go for this. No. I actually kind of want to be friendly with this guy.
You've no Vash instincts about you at all. Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you?
I'll find another creche, one that's more forgiving.
Unlikely. But the journey may yet be
Now
terrible.
he's not broken.
I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Therazin's patience has its limits. I do this under protest. But it is what's best.
Even Miranus.
Just know that if the child comes to harm, I will find you, drag you back here, and drown you in the burning waters.
Oh yeah. These are boots that make it so you don't get destroyed by the acid. Good jump though.
Conditions look right,
Too far.
but quite empty without all the other eggs.
Well, I guess I have to walk slowly over there.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
The traps are not exceedingly dangerous.
Trap. Be cautious.
Come on.
Trap. Be cautious.
Please come out.
Step carefully.
Fine Githyanki egg. At least on the outside. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
Pick it up gingerly. Otherworldly miasma being a trap. I'm not going to go there, 'cause I don't really need to.
You've caught the egg, haven't you?
Okay. Kind of hoping he might be like, hey, yo, what's up? But he has nothing to say that's interesting, so. I can be back here in a moment, so I'm just going to go give it to them. Because, I mean, the Society of Brilliance is not good. Necessarily. There's no proof. They have nothing supporting it, but probably better than leaving it here. I'll be back. I might explore the Creche more. I kind of don't want to encounter the Lich God character of Vlaakith. It's a reasonably fun interaction, but I kind of want to try playing through it without meeting them.
Have you given any more thought to the retrieval of that Githyank yet?
Fine.
How fortuitous! Jolly good show cracking through that Creche. They had it guarded up to the gizzard. Our reward is most assuredly in order.
I don't trust her. I trust the Society of Brilliance
proven
relatively.
an exceptionally efficient friend today. I hope we can work together again.
Still better chance for the egg than staying there, probably. Though maybe not. Maybe there is somehow explicit plot direct discussion of them actually being born and having a normal Yankee life.
I think we all will when this pestilent surge
I'm not
is
going to enter
finally
that
over.
yet. This is here, which has exits that I'm not looking for right now. I'm just here to try and get... So I'm gonna... I guess I should open the door. Please don't trigger anything right away. Darn. I was hoping it would delay it a little.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight. Chitrai, we could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
Yeah, this... I don't know the intended way to get through here. You can just pickpocket her, but that's not what my character would do. Maybe you can talk her into giving it to you. But I don't want to do that, because I don't actually want to interact with the Inquisitor guy. But I need to get back here somehow. There might be a way over here. But I don't think there is, but there's light coming down. But I have to explore outside, see if there's another way in. I'm pretty sure that's where I need to get to find the Blood of Lathander. Maybe there's something through here that I'm missing, or something up above elsewhere that I'm missing. So if there was a way through, it would be in the back of the hatchery, maybe? No, it doesn't get close enough. I don't think it gets close enough. Yeah, the border is too limited, so there is definitely no way that I could find through there. I don't know what this interaction actually is. I just know that... Spoilers, if you don't do anything here, you can find a corpse over here later.
I should speak up.
Shocky! Why do you keep hesitating? My instructions were clear.
Because they don't make sense. Killing each other like this.
Orpheus.
It's stupid. Orpheus.
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
Yeah, let's just say they made their point. I'm fine using friends on him. I don't want to be a friend with him long term, so.
I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go wet the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a Gake's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you do not prove this weak should we share a battlefield, Rastil.
Kinda hope I could just pick a fight with him right now.
Do better.
That was amazing. I've never seen someone talk the Savage down from a rage like that. He's always telling us how we have to be ruthless, that death is the only mercy we deliver. But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind.
I already know the name, but... tread carefully.
I will. Though every step I take feels like the wrong one. If I refuse to kill, but get myself killed in the process, then I still failed to prevent a death.
Common, very good argument.
Complex just still. But I will keep trying to understand it. To understand him.
It's a very solid... Oh, God. Tell me who teaches you to question yourself.
No one taught me. Not exactly. I've been reading about Orpheus, the true prince. He's so strong and wise.
He just thinks he's
and
cool.
He rides a comet. A comet. I know we're forbidden to talk about him. They say Vlaakith can hear you think his name. I found his book. Part of it anyway. I read it all the time. He's unbelievable.
His symbol was drawn on Vlaakith's portrait. Was that you?
Oh. You saw that? I wanted to know if there was anyone else here like me. Someone who'd recognize it. I thought maybe I'd find a friend who'd want to talk about Orpheus. But nobody here cares about him.
It's a very clear character type. How did you get the book, if not from someone here?
A group of warriors came. Outsiders. On a mission for Vlaakith herself.
Yes.
Savage Kethk made us clean their armor. And I found it. Inside one of the breastplates. Wish I knew who it belonged to. I have so many questions. Hopefully, one day I'll find them.
Well, look, quite the book. Can I have it? I'm actually totally willing to.
But I
don't want to do either of these. Both of these are mean. Both of these are not in character at all. I was like, I just want to look at it for a bit, you know?
No, please, don't tell the Savage. He'll kill me. Just take it. I'm sorry. I will not fail him again.
This doesn't fit the exchange that it was undergoing. This is a part 2. I think I already sent part 1 away. These ones don't read very smoothly because you have to scroll like this. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. The red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who would hear him, "Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the one sky, sacrificed to the hells by the renegade Vlaakith." But the true heir, the Prince of the Comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash was cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. This is a fun element. Ooh, 95 experience for that. Will they let me walk up here? Because... no, there's no way to get through from there to here. Darn. There is light. But I don't think I can jump down here. Who is this? I think they complain if I talk to them. Yep, I'm not allowed to be here. Not allowed to be here. Not allowed to be here. No, I can't save here.
Crying shame to see such a curious piece of Githyanki engineering reduced to junk parts. Still, at least it wasn't you who ended up on the scrap heap. Yours was an escape narrow enough to defy even the tiniest of measuring sticks. Best to apply a touch more caution when agreeing to ambiguous medical procedures in future.
He's correct, for sure. Come on. And there's no actual real reaction to that. What does... I'll leave them. But this isn't actually that I can't enter this area, I think. It's I can't go to camp because this area here is explicitly preventing you leaving the camp, I'm pretty sure, because it's like a guarded area, and if you go past here, it's a major moment that causes a lot of strife, as it were. So I think I might actually be able to talk to the person just fine.
Go quietly, kin. The Savage here does not like to be interrupted.
I mean, I have nothing to say. That works fine. But it's time to leave. Because I need to get back there, but I also don't want to talk to the Inquisitor, because that forcibly, I think... well, no, maybe if I talk to him and don't fight him, it won't summon Vlaakith. I don't think that's going to be possible, though. It's kind of rough. I don't want to talk to the Inquisitor at all. Captures... for some reason I can access this without it being an issue, because it's empty.
A map of the Sword Coast. My people have scouted well beyond the temple.
Let's talk to this person.
If you've something to say, speak to the Kithrak.
Yeah, I think I kind of have to if I want to get back there, because I think I'm pretty much certain that the Blood of Lathander thing is in the back here. I think I have to go back there. I'm gonna spoil it for myself briefly. Mostly because character-wise, I don't want to interact with the guy back there, but if I can't see what this is without going back there, then I have to go back there. Sadly, there's very little easily accessible stuff. So the Blood of Lathander is also a weapon I would never use. I just want to get it to get it. Because it's kind of a cool thing to find. But it's... secret, okay. The secret chamber. Maybe it's not here unless this is... oh no, I am correct on where I need to go. I want to do this quest. I don't want to do the stuff that I'm required to do to get to the quest. So I'll talk to her.
You are not familiar to me, Rastil. Do you bring news of the weapon?
Your sentries thought I could be of use to the Inquisitor?
The Inquisitor? On what grounds?
It might... Loud noises. Back. It might help the Inquisitor rethink his priorities.
We have all the proof
Yeah, I
we
figured.
need, and it has not moved his resolve. We know infected flock to Moonrise Towers. I reported the gathering masses back to Tunarath. In response, they sent an Inquisitor. Instead of ordering an assault, we were told to join in this mad hunt for an ancient relic. Inquisitor Wargaz has the Queen's ear, so we have no choice but to follow him in this folly.
If the Inquisitor seeks this weapon, it must be vital. Tell me
It
of
is
it.
small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script. Stolen by true soul heretics.
You realize she seeks the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it?
Let's go with this, why not? Then I won't have to pickpocket her.
If you speak truth, the Inquisitor will reward you greatly. If you lie, well, Inquisitor Wargaz will ensure you do not bother me again.
These guys don't have anything actually interesting to say, if I remember correctly. I don't really want to go here, but if I want to try to do the Blood of Lathander stuff, I'm pretty sure it's back this way. And generally, I've avoided save scumming checks, but...
We should hurry to the Inquisitor.
But because I want to do some other stuff,
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
I just want to see what the quest has.
Like a daunting chap. But who knows? Perhaps he'll answer our questions.
Yeah, since I want to know what is further in the quest, I'll save scum at what I'm pretty sure is the necessary point. But it's kind of relatively difficult because I don't actually want to go through the whole interaction with Vlaakith. Because I just don't think it's ideal. I have too much stuff. I should really divide these out. Because everyone having access to them would be nice. I can drink them from other people's inventories, but... it's probably better to split them. The staff... I hit less effectively, but I'm not really built around that. Built around hitting, so it's fine. I'm currently all about concentrated blasting people. That's gonna be pretty fun. Especially since it seems to be 100% accurate, which is a little odd. Yeah, so next it will be time to... I need to...
Ready and willing.
So I need to get gloves for people.
For now.
Oh yeah, I had that this entire time. I bought them and then I never used them. No longer poison. Armor class increased by 1. I gain an additional use. It's just not the best for what I'm trying to do. And Gale will... Okay, that's a bug. When you swap, when you have that selected, it's messy. And just one more ACs, one more AC. Rings. Do you have any good rings? Absolute's brand. They deal additional, but I think I still get the Thunder Wave cast, probably. Can't be electrocuted. Yeah, I have them equipped to everybody.
At the ready.
Featherfall boots.
Defender of the people.
Unimpeded by difficult terrain. Yeah, I think I'm good on that.
One move ahead.
I don't want
Still
to.
breathing, despite everything.
So,
Can't slow down.
though actually, using this for that is not going to be the best in actual combat, because then I can't use actual things like Bless and Cloud of Daggers, but I'm going to quick save yet again right here. Actually, let's do full save. If I can get through this without encountering Black Kith, it would be nice. But if I do encounter her, I will actually intentionally get, like, wish killed. I guarantee I'm not going to be able to sneak. They're just going to auto-trigger the interaction. Okay. Like, they're not going to let me sneak. Because, it's too bright, so I can't sneak.
Don't waste a step.
Wait, will they actually let me just ignore him? Will they let me do this?
I can tell you more than any amount of skulking around would.
I can just ignore him?
Speak.
Wonderful. Wonderful. This is where I'm going to save scum, because I think this is the thing I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I think it's related to these.
The statue starts
Yes.
to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Won't turn like this.
It's a DC 25. Also, I didn't have my thing equipped. I forgot. I forgot that I'd unequipped it because I was preparing for in case I had to fight. But since it seems like I'm not forced into combat here, or even into interacting with him, it's perfect. I can just ignore him.
Moment.
So, I'm not sure what I need to do here, but I assume this is what gets me to the Blood of Lathander stuff, because it's the only place that I could think of. Preempt it with a guidance cast. It's a DC 25.
The statue
Critical
starts to
fail.
rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Won't turn like this.
Anyway, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna try it with her, and then I'm gonna reload to save scum.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
It's definitely gonna be very interesting to do this, right? Totally. I just want to know what this does. It's also kind of the worst type of skill check in this game, because you can't use inspiration when every other time there's this sort of thing you can. So it doesn't really make sense, in my opinion, but
The statue starts to rotate.
okay, then my character.
But its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
I could.
The statue starts to rotate.
They also shouldn't repeat it every time. I just want to know what happens. This is what I'm curious about. Okay, but what I can do is inspire. Will they? Like, it should work on that, right? Yeah, ability check. Both of those should apply. Okay, there it is. Do I need to make them do this? Have them both face away? Actually, probably has a hint.
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell.
Setting sun a fond.
Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
Yeah, setting sun, rising sun, so east and west, I think, might be the case. Maybe not. Is there anything sun-based to give me a hint. I could just keep clicking them.
Lathander blesses
The rising bountiful sun. Which, like... Oh, that's north. This is east. I got distracted. So he needs to turn this way, and this one needs to turn this way.
Statues revealed a hidden door.
Okay.
Curious.
So what is it? There was... I was looking at a guide to make sure this was where I needed to go. And this causes everything to collapse, which sounds much more fun than talking with him and dealing with that, which I will lose out on the story element for this character, but that's not that important, because I will probably play this game multiple more times. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Because there was something about it being dangerous.
Never wanted the easy path.
If you trigger it not as like an ally, as like a Lathanderian. I wonder if it changes if you are like a cleric of Lathander. Ah, you don't necessarily destroy the Creche. Oh, never mind. There's plenty of ways to do this.
Stayed hidden all this time.
Plaque.
If thou readst this, trespasser, turn back, lest your life be forfeit.
Did nothing. Can't walk through it.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Hmm.
Moving ahead.
Oh, am I supposed to break the energy source? I don't want to break the energy source. It just feels wrong. It doesn't feel like that's the way you're supposed to do it. It just feels messed up.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Okay, let's just disconnect them.
Waste a step.
Don't walk in front of it. +5 from the Gloves of Dex. Terrible roll. Okay, so my stat is still a -1, despite the fact that I'm set to that, which gives me a +5. I don't think that's how it should be set up. What are these rolls? Did it just reload instantly? Also can't get there though.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I should be able to travel there, but I can't. I don't understand this. Oh. That just feels like there has to be an actual way to turn that type of thing off. Oh, I get why it forces you into turn-based mode, so you can't use guidance. Or not. It's because it's just dumb. This is not how it should work. I shouldn't have a -1 and then a +5 from the Dex gloves. Like, I should just have a +4 from Dex. I don't know why it's set up that way. These rolls have been abysmal.
Here we go.
The Morning Lord's wrath awaits, heretic. Retreat whilst thou can.
I don't know how to get past this. There's nothing to break. I've disabled both of those. Oh, it's gonna be like here? No. Oh, it is. That doesn't make sense. I'm gonna complain. Why would they put an energy source there? Like, they would hide it, obviously, that makes sense, but it's just weird. That's that. So I'm going to... I did just save, right? I'm going to double check. Okay, I mean, that's pretty straightforward. They weren't here. Why are they here? It's a cool mace. Literally only getting it for the sake of collection. No interest in actually using it. So yeah, that's done. I'm not even going to talk to the Inquisitor. I know it's kind of ignoring quest stuff, but I don't think in character my character would want to interact with him. And my character wouldn't even go out of their way to get this. I just want to see it. Once per long rest, when your hit points reduce to 0, regain hit points. Allies also heal. So 2d6 and 1d6. It sheds holy light. Fiends and undead are blinded unless they succeed on a constitution save. And I get... Ooh, levitating? So the staff is levitating? Or the mace? Right? Yeah, mace. I don't know what this came from. A beam of light sears and blinds all creatures in its path, and you can repeat it for 10 turns? No, that's just the blinded effect. No, that's the animation there. That's this image. I think you can use it multiple times. Anyway, I'm not using that weapon. Maybe eventually I'll equip it on someone, but probably not. I can just teleport out of here. Weird. Oh, I stole them.
Guarded treasure.
I already have it.
Looks powerful.
I have it in my hands. It would feel powerful. Now I'm leaving. I'm ignoring the Inquisitor because I don't want to directly get on Vlakith's bad side. Does it make sense roleplay-wise? No. But the fact that he didn't actually confront me is all I need. I might come back later, but for now, it will be time to head towards Chapter 2. Finally. I'm going to be going via this entrance. Both of them have access to the same physical location, so it doesn't matter too much, but I've seen that the direct result, once you pass through the gates, is different. I'm not 100% sure what this one is. You encounter a goblin, it'll be visible very quickly, but I don't know what the interaction with the goblin results in. I know nothing about that. Scroll of Firebolt. Really? Okay, everyone's here? what I wanted to do with him, these last until long rest, I believe. So I'm going to preemptively get these guys summoned. I think they last until long rest. They just get chromatic orb cold that they can just use every turn. They can blow themselves up. They can do an ice breath. 2d6 in a cone, 2d8 ranged. And a little bit of splash. It's going to be really good.
Let's get going.
I'm even considering the next invocation that he's going to pick up is also going to be minor elementals, and it's just going to be so good.
Up now. Moving in.
So now it's time to transition and go. I should actually do a proper save, because then it won't get deleted. Into chapter 2. I know into is not one word. It would be in space 2, but in I go. Time to cutscene, maybe? Not quite. Of course, I just cast this, so I don't know why we're here. I can't just leave camp. What a waste of time. No one wants to talk? Easy. I wonder if Karlak will complain about anything. There's an interaction here if you do all the stuff with the Blackith, but shoot, I have to talk to her. I don't want to.
Something's on my mind.
I don't like her.
Skvar! The Sathisk. It
Ah,
might have
this
killed
is how they
you.
make it work.
I felt your torment. Someone must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend.
No. Who could have tampered with the device?
There must be a Sharlak in this creche. A traitor.
I've already left.
The sort that is hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Sathisk's tampering.
She means that she wants me to go interact. Ooh, I don't want to just outright ignore her. That in character wouldn't make sense. But also, I just don't want to.
Gods. So much for our cure. That thing almost popped you like a watermelon. The search continues and continues.
That's good enough. Is this a free long rest? That was the ice methods disappearing, and he had to save for some reason? Mr. Cub. My best friend. Best friend. The only friend I need. Okay, let's just, before I forget, he will mage armor himself. I will very preemptively summon this. He can freely mage armor himself now. Can move that over there. So now he has that. I need to...
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Intelligence. And wisdom. Okay. Middle and far right. Int, wisdom, speak with animals. And I think that's it. No one else has buffs that last all... Oh, he needs this. See, invisibility being until long rest is very just convenient.
Alright. What now?
So now it's into the Shadowlands. Marching.
This is no typical gloom. Need to stay alert.
Are you the true soul?
The faith keeps my soul true, yes. Who wants to know?
I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on.
Interesting. Why would I grab a torch when I can magic?
Breathe deep.
I have no idea how this interaction goes. This path is different. Come on, come on.
That line.
Gale, move forward.
Protected me from the curse.
I should have cast it on myself. It's annoying. Okay. Guess I'll cast on myself. I'm just gonna travel. Ooh, yeah. Oh, wait. Somewhere has a really dirty ambush. I think I need to go here. I think this is where they want me to go for now. This is a very dangerous ambush that's not far from here, I think. Like, I think it's this sort of side. I'm gonna come back for this later. I want the goblin to stop following me first. If I can get the goblin off my back without killing them, then I can see what this interaction is intended to be. Yeah, I don't know who this character is. I've never met this guy. This is definitely a different path. The hyena.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch!
Let's observe.
You see that blighter go? Swallowed whole by the shadow curse. Bet it was pure tasty. You're the true soul we're taking to Moonrise, I'm guessing.
Let's just go with this.
Don't worry, boss, you're in good hands. We've got a guide. Talk to Kansif inside. He'll run through it.
Inside. Actually, I want to do this though. Oh, they're complaining about the method.
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre?
I have it right here.
Then pluck a tune, and our guide will come scuttling.
Pluck a suitable tune. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's good enough. Come on, give me music. That's not what that's supposed to look like.
Yes, I hear them.
Riders.
Calling us, their god and their guide together.
Someone pinch me, please. I'd really love to wake up from this nightmare.
Greetings, in the Absolute's name. You have been charged with guiding us. New flesh for you, my queen. But who are they? Best introduce yourself. Perhaps you'll listen to a true soul.
What is this black screen? I have to actively go click on him? Weird.
And you? What are you? More faithful of the Absolute. They need a guide to the tower, same as us.
This interaction is a
Your
mess.
minds connect, and you hear a whispered voice. The Absolute. Or just the echoes of his fractured mind reverberating in the dark.
A true soul. You have more worshippers every day, Majesty. Yes. Yes. They'll do.
I'm absolutely gonna kill him. I'm just gonna kill him right here if I can. I know I can, like, infiltrate. I don't think I'd be up for infiltrating it this way.
Treachery! Heathens!
He's dangerous, but... Okay. I can't do that because it would mess with it too much. Can I scoot? I can scoot. 'Cause, yeah, all these goblins are nothing. Just jump, but I'd maybe better save bonus action. So how will it work? If I... Lightning... Ooh, that would hit the mephits. You'd have to move to cast this? Is he concentrating on anything? No. What is Spindleweb fanaticism? Affected entity and its allies deal additional psychic as long as they're not incapacitated, and they get bonus move speed. It is not humanoid. Well, this would be pretty okay. Or I could position it decently. Except again, it will hit the mephit if I want to hit all of them. Oh, that's all of them. 2d8 slashing per level is actually really good. Like, from 4d4 to 64. That's not... Oh, that's only one level higher, yeah. It is a good... That seems like solid scaling. This or Bless. I think this will be better. And that's good. Arrow of Lightning. What I should have done was gotten them wet so I could lightning blast them to death, but I'm definitely gonna rage. Or frenzy. And then scoot over here. AoE attack, hit everything, doesn't hit the mephit. Such good AoE on that. It's so good. I already have advantage. Okay, he's gonna move a bit. I would love to cast Wall of Fire, but I already used my level 4 spell slot. Level 3. Level 2. Oh no, yeah, this is spells prepared. I have one level 1 spell prepared. Might fire... I was gonna consider fireballing, but I think this might be more fitting. I might save it and splash them with water first. He's gonna just... I think killing Betty would be good. He's the biggest threat, individually. But getting rid of these guys, so Spindle Web, the additional damage from that is less impactful, is probably better. Knocking him out of Cloud of Daggers was not the plan, but... So I don't, it's not an AoE, it's a direct impact that creates a surface. Oh, I can actually target this, create a surface, potentially knock it prone. I could also... a single target? No, it's a Death Burst. I was looking at Ice Breath. I could position... It should not slip on the ice. If it does, I'll complain. This should hit all of them. Karnith rolled a 16. I don't want him to just get a free hit. I can't Ice Breath all of them. I can. It's probably better to Chromatic one of them. Let's just see if they'll let me fly. They won't. I mean, they will. Oh, I flew through the Cloud of Daggers. That was dumb. Yeah, let's just take this guy out. Or work to take that guy out. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna short rest after this, probably. This guy's gonna deal a fair bit of damage. And as part of... Hey, shield actually worked. As part of taking a fair bit of damage, it is challenging. God, that Sanctuary. I mean, I can indirectly target it without issue. Like, I could use this and not struggle, but I can't target it. Let's... Yeah, I can just concentrated blast this guy. That was not needed anymore. Because I should be able to do this, and it would hit him, I believe. I want to see if it will trigger on him. Like, if it goes through Sanctuary. It does go through Sanctuary. I killed the Mephit, but I just wanted to know if it would go through Sanctuary or not, and it did. Which, that, triggering like that is why it's like, eh. It serves some of the same purpose as... Sanctuary. It serves some of the same purpose as... Actually, can I? I could throw him beside it and it would deal damage. Except it doesn't deal damage.
Say bye.
Yeah, I don't really need to do that. It's not worth it. This is body block.
I speak, they burn.
I could get a lightning bolt, maybe?
With haste.
Blast it like this. Cutting words. See, that guy's dead, that guy's dead. He's the only one left.
That's what favors the fearless.
He can't target. Can't target. He has nothing he can do. So he'll just move up to get some high ground, I guess. Wait, there's somebody alive somewhere. Oh, there he is. And then he can not Frostbest Breath because he used it this turn, or is it 2 turns or something? I'm pretty sure this doesn't... This can't hit because it's just a surface created AoE, I think. Oh. You know, it's definitely just a surface created AoE. He got ensnared by the staff. I think that's the first time it's actually properly ensnared him. I also really should give him one of the other staves that's actually good that I'm not using.
Still on my feet.
I really should give it to him. Let's try it. Do you have anything? Sanctuary blocked. Oh, okay, so you can't use every turn. That's actually a very good thing to establish. I could mock them. Maybe Guiding Bolt? Sure.
Now this is my happy
And then
place.
it was totally worthless to use it for that, so I should use it here. And then she will have, because it's ensnared, so it gets advantage anyway. Reckless attack shouldn't do anything. Yeah, because I already had advantage. It shouldn't attack me? Yeah, because if it's ensnared, they don't... Like, I mean, technically it should be able to. There's nothing stating here that it can't attack when it's ensnared, but it can't. So it probably should state that somewhere. Better damage. And then... 51. 2d8 versus 2d6. 51. It doesn't give me a number. It's probably not much better. Almost dead. And now it's gonna die. Anyone that would benefit? He would benefit from killing. So this is what I'm gonna do.
Let's have a look.
I'm actually gonna make a decision here based off of... Excuse me. This decision will be made based off of knowing that it doesn't ruin my life.
All in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows. You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die.
Oh, good rhyme.
This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Bard. Legends tell of the Fae trapping people, not the other way around. Why are you in here?
My pixie dust is bright as day. My injuries can light the way.
Cruelty and cleverness are all too common bedfellows. Let's side with cleverness alone, shall we? See what we can do to save this verse-loving pixie.
I mean, that's a good enough additional reason.
I dare not name it, newfound friend. The faintest touch could spell my end.
I'm not gonna do that. Let's release the pixie.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Madge Rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
Can you help me get through this shadow curse?
Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not?
It's kind of goofy.
Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want?
She's not rhyming anymore.
You're welcome.
That hair is not quite right. But pixie blessing. So you don't actually have to... You don't have to actually interact with the bell. She just complains, is what I've seen. Admittedly, I only saw it end of the game, or end of the zone basically, so I didn't really
With haste.
have much time left. Maybe after long rests, you might have to interact. Anyway, that Drider was not that bad. Interesting. Yeah, I'm also going to short... Will it heal the Mephit? It will. So being down one Mephit's not ideal. Gale.
Quite ready for you.
What can he recover? Good. That can be a firewall or another one. Whenever you deal fire damage, that's just bad. The heat mechanic's not that useful, is my understanding.
Mind my step.
Like it does, even with full heat and then the combustion thing, it just doesn't do much. Just the numbers are so low. Yeah, but now I'm gonna go check in on all the stuff that I missed with the goblin. This is, I think, maybe my third favorite area that I've seen. It's better than the initial part of Chapter 3, like the lower city and the outer section. Like those sections I think are worse.
Forsaken to the curse, so that their owners could escape with their lives.
I think the Creche and its surrounding region is... I mean, it's small, so it's not really a fair comparison. I think the Creche and that is a fair bit less interesting than this area. But my personal favorite zone is just that initial map. I imagine it's been really... Like, it really has the advantage of having been played to death by players. Like, in the early access, people played that section and the Underdark to death. So that's why those feel more... I think that's why those feel more fleshed out. Why'd that guy die? That wasn't the one following me, was it? Well, whatever. The chest there. Well, a crate. I'll go this way. I'll get to the crate. Nothing. Yeah. I can spam Bardic Inspiration significantly more than I was. I actually should... Is there a way to dispel the light? I bet if I just unequip the weapon temporarily, it will dispel it. Darn, it didn't. I just want the light spell to go away.
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
I think I've met them. Like, I might remember the name Elegus. Or Elegus. Long term, I want to go up that direction. And even longer term, I need to go down southwest.
By the look of it.
The ox died. Yeah, basically, these are clearly the people that we already met. And not some other separate tieflings. I think I figured it out. When I was transitioning to the zone, the sound of marching was the ice mephit's wings. They were flapping their wings, and that's what was causing the marching sound. And that's this area complete, as far as I'm concerned. It's small stuff, but I don't think there's anything actually particularly valuable in these sorts of zones. Can you see it from here? You can't. The like hub for this zone is over in this area, I think. Right there maybe? But I can't get there yet. It's gonna be so much nicer to explore this area with the Pixie's Blessing, because having to be lit up by the moon lantern and not being able to equip, and having to equip it instead of like a staff, was rather obnoxious. This is gonna be a Salunite thing.
That might be worth a look.
The shadow. Oh yeah, this area. This area is relevant, and there's a fast travel there. Dwergar, Cursed Undead. Pretty sure there's a fight in here. And I think that's last light. I believe that's last light. It looks worse than... Maybe it isn't last light? I'm looking in the wrong direction. I'm looking... No, I'm looking in the right place, I think. But maybe it doesn't light up until you actually know it's there. It would be pretty fun if it was already dark from the beginning, though. That would make for a very different campaign.
Softer than a whisper. Time to press ahead. Don't want to draw any attention.
The fact that this is not obscured is wild to me.
How much farther can I go?
Suspicious.
All right then.
Suspicious zone.
Come on, open up.
As long as I don't get a bad auto-fail one. Fog cloud, not totally useless. I won't use it, but it's not totally useless. I could just walk down, can't I? Wait, no. Okay, look at this. It's saying jump like this, despite the fact that I shouldn't be able to walk down there. Just climb up here. Oh no, that's not last light. No, that's not... Was that where I was looking, thinking it was last light? Oh no, last light's right there. Good. I think I need to go over there. Ooh, a key.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Nothing to loot. No useful stuff. Just torches. This area's... Oh, this area. This area leads to here. I don't want to go there yet. This is like... Actually, that is a very dangerous fight. Or there is a very dangerous fight there. Because if you're... They can just one-shot you from full HP. Like, they can deal hundreds of damage in one attack, depending on specific situations, but you can also abuse it to be 100% safe and make the fight trivial, but it's not even much abuse, it's just sort of taking advantage. I can't remember what's here. It's suspicious. Oh. Now this is a fight.
Prime spot for an ambush.
On my way.
Oh yeah, these things are these things are really cool.
Can't risk being in open view.
Like, they're genuinely some of the coolest enemies because they have, which it might be seen, I'm not sure if it will be visible, but they have like, they can garrote you and then teleport, and the teleport brings the garroted target with them. It's wonderful. It's a very cool fight design, or enemy design, in my opinion.
I
I think he's my best character for breaking... Oh, they fixed it! They fixed it! They finally added the indication of the bonus from Agonizing Blast. Why it wasn't there to begin with, I don't know, but... Now let's just blast this guy. So Karlach's gonna be in the front. She's gonna shoot a couple times. She's at disadvantage because of range? No, it's too dark. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. I'm just shooting what I can. Can I get a fun... No, I can't. I did that specifically because instead of trying to do the thing, because I jumped, I can't use the concentrated blast. Okay, did I... I'm not getting lightning charges because I don't have it equipped. I should really equip it. Too late. What's he doing? He should really be cold blasting him. That's his turn. And then... Let's put it like... Actively just position... No, they can teleport. So there's really no point in trying to funnel them to a specific location. The cold still gets positioned. Could just go for it, but I'd rather them come to me. Because them having to get to me means they have to dash, so it's more efficient. So let's try this. If I guidance myself, and then concentrated blast. This is the guy that I'd rather concentrated blast. But this is the guy that I can concentrated blast without getting attacked. It's 11 damage. It's better than this. And more guaranteed than that. Is he gonna slip? No, he's gonna teleport. And Garrot, cutting word. So that's Garrot. Garrot's it. Entity and the Garrotter move more than 5 apart. The condition ends, and it deals 3d6. 3d6? Yeah, 3d6 damage. And you can get away with it just fine, but the shadow teleport, if you're garroting a creature, it teleports with you, is really cool. Is he garroted? He is not. I don't want to melee because it's not really great. I should try to kill this guy. Probably better to try to kill him. What? Is it? It's a packed weapon still, but it's not being appropriately kept. It's a pact bound rapier. It was created via the pact, but I have to actively bind it every long rest. What a pain. Because now I don't. Because I should have gotten 2 attacks if it had been properly bound, but it wasn't bound because it. I was like, oh, I don't have to bind it. Gale has the better AC. He has 19. So I can scoot away. And ice. I could Thunderwave them. Do I need to, though? It is a short rest recharge. The damage is probably better. So she can beat them up.
Soldier.
Oof. So this one's gonna attack me, and I'm garroted, and he's gonna shadow teleport to drag me away. Then I can force tunnel, and the garrote will break. And then I can mock them because I got away.
Thick as a glob of unguent.
Unguent. Yeah, this is much less dangerous when you have the Pixie's Blessing. Because the Pixie's Blessing means that even if I get pulled apart, I don't get absolutely demolished. I'd love to move further away. Yeah, just meleeing here.
Victory is assured.
I kind of want to target this guy to lower their movement. Too dark though. You're gonna scoot this way and blast the lower HP. It's too dark. Oh, because he's a human.
No holding back.
Anyway, let's just take getting hit once, maybe. But not get hit, so I'm fine. And blast this guy to his death. And then blast him. Just constantly prone. You would almost feel bad for him. God, these crits. 'Cause I have advantage, which helps a lot, but that's a lot of crits. And he gets ensnared. Ooh, feels kind of bad. That's curious. That's her reacting to this over here? Except it disappeared? It wasn't the burlap sacks, it was a brick in the wall, I thought. Anyway, let's... Just guidance blast the guy. This guy has less HP. I think that's fun. I enjoy it. Ooh, even with that, it wasn't enough. He can... He needs to trigger at least one of their attacks. Oh, but he can't do that because he is... Oh shoot, why would you walk there instead of right here? But whatever. Oh well, I have to continue. I have to commit. You know, he deserved that for not just walking right to the right. Directly to the right. Let's hope that it hits. Nah, let's just blast it. Both missed. I could have portented, but I didn't think it was worth it. 270s miss, but a disadvantaged, like, 40% hit. Like, it's the nature of random chance, but it's still, like, mildly tilting. Why is this not hitting her? Or why is it not telling me that it would hit her? Or does it not hit friends? It only damages foes? Oh, that's so strong. That's so good. I assumed it didn't, it did, you know, normal stuff. Which means it doesn't, like, auto... Like, I assumed it would hit, it would friendly fire. But it doesn't. Him being able to shadow teleport while bound is pretty goofy. Oh, yeah, the melee range. These methods are incredibly useful.
These boots have seen everything.
Like, they do a lot. Haha, them having rope. Because they garrot. Or garrote, whatever, garrot. Us is pretty fun. Yeah, there was a... It wasn't the sack that I rolled a perception check on. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Ah, this is actually... This is lore. This is pretty fun. It's interesting, it's not great, but it's fun. The Idol of Selune. And this is relevant. Keep these artifacts for devotion. Because this used to be a Selunite town. Because Ketheric Thorm what was initially a Selunite, but then he turned to Shar when his daughter died? And then he abandoned even Shar for a god of the dead of some variety.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Don't step on it, Gale. Ho. Interrogation transcript. Harper in charge, transcriber. Your name, Doll Timber Ma'am. Occupation, farmer, ma'am. Potatoes, a farmer, How many guards has Thorm stationed at the south wall? It says Luna Shorn and Kalidov Everspring. I don't know if that's particularly relevant beyond the fact that they were interrogating a farmer that might not have been a farmer. And that they were convinced was a spy.
Inside. Couple turns should do it.
+1 while obscured. Which is useful in this area because a lot of the time, well, a surprisingly small amount of the time, you're not obscured in this. Like, you're not obscured here, then you're fully obscured someplace. Like, you're not obscured at all. You're almost always in a clean line of sight. Anyway, I don't want to explore that way. I want to explore this way.
Another step forward.
I need to go up here to get the... Okay, from here right there is where I need to get to, because that's where there is a waypoint. Right there. That's the important in a relative sense. Okay, I'm here. An important waypoint in that it is a waypoint. Okay, this is... I've already gone here, right? Yeah. Should loot the Dwergar. I could just jump.
That might be worth a look.
Oh yeah, he has a bonus to jump with his armor that I have equipped on him. Ooh. Shitten near killed him. And his scouting tasks. You, Dwergar, find another way through the Shadow Curse. Sure right, Nair. Whoever laid this curse knew their business a lot better than you do. What was that? Gnomes. I killed you in the Underdark, you can't be. Ha ha ha. I found you. I found your way through the curse. The way through the Shadow Curse is to let the curse go through you. Ha ha ha. Kinda wanna like attack it. But I need to get there. I can't jump there. I I just walk down? Ah, there's a climb location.
Always room for more.
I'm not gonna do this yet, mostly because it takes time, and I don't really understand the second phase of it. So, and I just don't feel like doing it right now. There's an interaction there that's relevant longer term, and like, I will interact with it before it would become relevant.
The very plates of the earth have been shattered by the magic curse. Utterly fascinating. Unless you happen to be standing on it, of course.
What are these characters? What are they doing? What is she doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
On my way.
Okay, you're gonna go there. Will everyone be here? Okay.
No one stopped me yet.
What are they
On my way.
doing? Just getting stuck on nothing. Okay, so I can't go this way. Okay, can you all jump here? 2, 3. Come on, jump. Will, jump. Okay. Apparently, summon woodland being is kind of tilting here because they can't jump. So if there's places where you have to jump to get through, they just get stuck. And there's ways to get around it, but it's absolutely abysmal. And okay, I know where I am. The alternate. Oh. Oh no 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 no. Dangerous. I didn't get the ambush perception check successful. And so technically it doesn't make sense to not do that, but darn, I can't get the level. It's like a level 7 or something, at least. Or maybe it's level 10. It's very high level. And it's a very dangerous fight. But it's actually totally doable. Even if you get ambushed because you weren't paying enough attention, but this one over here is actually pretty fun. You just get attacked by like a dozen ravens that have 1 HP. That's last light. I'm not going there yet. I'm gonna trigger this.
That dead bird must be laden with cursed shadow. I wouldn't touch it.
I want to touch it. I'm gonna position this guy here.
All's well that ends.
And just see how it goes. But I know what happens, like. Okay, she will just go and kill some guys. 1. See, look at this experience. Each of these weak ravens gives 40 experience. Like, how could you not fight them? He's gonna die. He's dead. Oh. Yep. But he should have exploded and killed them, but he didn't. So I guess you have to actively suicide. I mean, I'm gonna accept the hit. To an extent. It is actually a fairly dangerous encounter. I don't have good AoE damage that is free. Karlach can kill 2, Will can kill 2. Gale can summon Mephits again. No, but it's probably better to go into Last Light without carrying a bunch of Mephits. So I'm gonna have him blast him. Cutting Words. 160 experience for that. Will's gonna blast a couple of them. Actually, I can attack too if I don't dual wield attack. But I just miss anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Let's go.
Like, it's such a good source of experience. Like, how could you skip this?
Stand in my way.
I could use the flourish to kill it, but... I guess the Ravens do have 5 int.
No time to rest.
Anyway. Help! A darkness has rolled into Wraithwen. Wraithwen? Cutting us off on all sides. We sent people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before... This letter is our last hope. Send help. Anyone from anywhere. I beg of you. I will renounce Our Lady Loss, and kiss the Moon Maiden's feet if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us.
I should unwind in camp.
You're not going to unwind in camp. Not happening. You will get a short rest, though. I'm pretty sure all of these have nothing in them. This is the last one I'll check? Yeah, no point.
Forward. What's hiding here?
But, nope.
Do you feel that? I've never felt so cold.
I don't really care. I'm more interested in loot. Like these charming little eggs. And a chest, which I might have a key for. There's a key somewhere for this, I think. I shouldn't fail this. I hate this game. Like, I really hate that decision. It's such a questionable decision because it doesn't add anything. I think it just promotes save scumming, personally. Because, like, skill checks are already the type of thing that plenty of people are willing to have mods auto, like, take a 10 roll, guaranteed, or auto succeed. For the fact that getting a 1, they've added auto fail conditions is questionable.
Stop! Who's there?
I mean, the... actually, it could be fun. Servant of Ogma? Yeah, let's go Servant of Ogma.
Not taking requests, love. Now put your hands up and walk over here. Slowly.
I wish I didn't fail the perception check. I wonder what the roll is. I have expertise in it. And a +3 from wisdom alone.
Jonas, look out!
Which should be a +9 total.
Jonas! Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
I can't see anything! Something's wrong.
Follow my voice. Come back to the light.
Who's there? Meg? Is that...
Jonas?
There you are. Come. Join me.
Jonas.
I say get ready to fight.
Harpers! To arms!
Oh, what is this? Where am I? Oh, okay. The fact that it wasn't auto-pulled into this battle is wild. I don't want them to die. Don't keep running that way. You're gonna die. I can't help you. What are you doing? What was that animation? Oh yeah, strength drain. Strength drain shouldn't affect me, because all my strength comes from an item? I don't know. God, I have to move so far. I guess I will jump, move up, and then I could guiding bolt one of them. Which if I had good luck on the guiding bolt, I could kill them. As in, like, get a 12, it would kill them. If only Glyph of Warding had a... I think they're weak to Radiant. Yeah. If Glyph of Warding had a Radiant damage, it would be great. It would be too good if it did, but... Sacred Flame could kill if I got lucky. They'll all catch up eventually. I can't bless them from here. Yeah, why not? Let's hope I can kill one. Pretty close.
Gods, it's hot in here.
I don't get a bonus action because it started late. Lovely. And I can probably shoot a couple times. That's not what I want. I don't know if that would affect them at all. Okay, one kill. I think he's the most likely... Oh, they're actually far more likely to die.
On the victor's path, making my move.
Hopefully he can get in range. Oh, I wish I could zoom out this far at all times. Like, you can almost never zoom this far out. Why do we get attacking from shadows on this one but not the other? Like, that one was frightened, so I could understand getting a bonus from that, but... I mean, being able to just... cutting words, all this stuff is kind of nice. The fact that it will refresh on short rest helps a lot. God, it's just thinking for too long. Hey, she crit for 6 damage. She died because she's incompetent. If she hadn't ran away from everyone, she might have lived. She's gonna die as well. This went so much worse than my previous run. I only had one of the Harpers die, other than the one that's scripted to die. Oh well. Nothing I can do about their incompetence.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Okay, if he will just sit here, let me encircle him. If he lets me just keep him here so that he's less of a target, that would benefit me. Good rolls. Holy, these bad rolls. Like, I have a +7. Anything above a 5 is fine, but I missed twice. It's rough. I just run. These rolls are so bad. Don't move. Okay, just stay where you are. Don't move. Don't move, you idiot! At least I'm getting attacked instead. Eh. God, that hits really hard. Necrotic Claws, 2d8 plus 3. And I got hit for 17. 15 on a 2d8 is such a good roll. I want to know that is a crazy roll as well. I got the exact same roll they did, but twice in a row. No, 2d6 plus 5. That's actually 2 perfect rolls, which is even... That's just better.
Can't even catch my breath.
Only a 50% chance, and it killed. The luck is not favoring me when I want it to, but it's favoring me when it will still benefit me at least. Why was over here lighter than here? Just don't move. Stay in a safe location. Anyway, all the Harpers died basically. Rough.
Nicely fought. You've got some chops. More will be here soon. We need to go. There's a place nearby.
I do kind of like the fact that I'm talking to a different guy.
Keep close. Avoid the shadows.
All of these, I'm not going to read them all, but...
You sense a young woman gazing at Moonrise Towers in awe. Perhaps one day she will get to gaze out from atop it, she hopes.
Every single vestige is a dead person. Or I think it's not always people, but it's dead folks. It's pretty sad. He's the only one that lived. I do like that it's basically, they're all equal, they just take the same role, I think.
You might find allies here, or at least supplies.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy! She's with me!
And everyone else is dead. Will they comment about everyone else being dead? They didn't. They should have.
Jahira!
And this is a fan service. Because they're Baldur's Gate 1. Actually, they're like the first companion you make in Baldur's Gate 1. That isn't like a weird, like, DLC adjacent character. Ah, yes, great line. How uncouth legends led me to expect better of the noble Jahira. I do like this line, though. This is a fun line.
It seems tales of my clemency have been greatly exaggerated.
I'll happily amend the tales. That's fun.
You have not experienced my hatred, stranger. Not yet, at least. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know...
I have one I need to steal from the Creche. I just remembered.
It's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I kind of want to know what that does.
A pathetic deception. I know who you really worship, true soul.
Stop!
That's kind of boring.
What's you doing? She's the one who saved us!
I was hoping for some sort of divine intervention.
Protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved 2 of my friends.
She actually hates me.
One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
It doesn't actually fit what happened.
Soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible? What in the hells is that thing?
Yeah, why not?
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I'm gonna say... destroy the Absolute Slayer, sure.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Anyway.
Damon might be knocking around here, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira.
She's very fun.
The Jaheira.
Yes, the Jaheira that almost sicked a pack of Harpers on us.
Hey, it would have been an honor. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravel.
I think that's Baldur's Gate 2?
Baalspawn trying to plunge
Maybe
the
Baldur's
city
Gate 1.
into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid.
Only level 7.
Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always... some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
He's just so friendly. Like, Karlach's such a positive character. It's wonderful. Damon's right here. The only oh, actually no. There's one other character that matters that's here. Wherever she is. Oh, the bull, yeah. Ooh, they have more HP now. I'm not talking to them. Damon's more important.
Karlach, I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which do you want to hear first, Karlach?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Let's just let her have the moment of happiness.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long.
Wow, he does it almost instantly. It just hammers it 4 times, maybe? Ooh. He hammers it 7 times and he's done.
Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Very like structured, face each other, and then hug instead of like.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Danon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
These long pauses because it's trying to calculate something are obnoxious. We ought to celebrate. Let's just thank Damon.
Yeah. Apart from the doom and gloom, you've given me more than I could ever hope to repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Presumably she wants to talk.
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
What about what he said?
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now, or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
I have no idea how that line would be taken. Because it reads like, listen to me, and not like, we'll talk it out. Yeah.
I want to live too, but not under any circumstances. I have the power to choose now. And I'm going to make that choice. Myself. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please. Nope. Thanks so much for asking, though.
Negative.
Let's not fight, all right? I've just gotten a good turn. I want to ride that till the wagon wheels fly off.
Yeah, of those, the second one, the third one's rude. The second one seemed rude, and then the first one was taken as rude. Like, the second one was like, the for now is so... It's such a rude way to put it.
No, still incapable.
Are you ready to reveal your secrets yet?
Not for you to know.
You've piqued my curiosity. I guess I didn't have favorable beginnings last time I met the Ox.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
It's so, like, twisted.
Are you satisfied?
I might actually try to kill it. I don't know. Those are the least bovine thoughts I've ever seen.
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
I kind of want to see what happens if I fight it. Or if it results in fighting.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
You're still called Strange Ox. Yeah, it's still just called it Strange Ox. That's goofy. It's not weak to anything. Doesn't really resist much. Let's just be lame. Continue to take advantage of this. This is gonna be kind of rough. I'm gonna be dealing slashing damage, which is suboptimal. And I'm gonna be doing it in acid, which is suboptimal.
May the dice roll in my favor.
I would mess it, but they would complain. I have the wrong equipment again still. I need her to move there. Don't fight it. No, you dim bulb. Don't fight it. Just ignore it. Let me kill the ooze. I don't need your help. If you die, Damon, it's gonna be a problem. Oh, since I don't want him to die, the best thing I could do, I could bless, I could guiding bolt, I could just use this again. No, that's not even worth using.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay, force blast it. What I should do is this. If I crit, or if I hit, I can crit and deal good damage.
Allow me to demonstrate.
As long as it doesn't kill Damon, I'm fine. He has 8 HP. Why would he fight this? Why would he go in here and fight this if he has 8 HP? Oh god. He's not very bright. His priority should be not dying. He's a level 4 with 8 HP. What is he doing?
This is gonna feel good.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Don't walk into the acid. Why? Like, what are you doing? Okay, a hat. Arcane Acuity. That's pretty good. Shapeshifter's Boon.
I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
Yeah, the Shapeshifter's Boon is good because then all I have to do is have that equipped instead of this. And then if I disguise self as literally anything, what's an interesting thing to disguise myself as? I could just disguise myself as a Githyanki. Drow have interactions that I don't think... Let's go Dragonborn. Because now I get this, which is just a +1 d4 to all checks, just because I'm shapeshifted. I look evil. Which is pretty good. But I'm going to wrap it up soon. I'm going to walk in here. Hopefully it doesn't force me to talk to anyone. And then I can see Alfira. She's alive. This is something I'm going to interact with Raphael and Mole. Barkus, all the important characters. In here is the Flaming Fists. Roland? Oh, he's one of the, is he the one that we convinced to not leave preemptively? The cat's kind of fun to interact with. His Majesty the cat. Other than that, I don't think there's a ton to specifically look for here. There is the obvious plot relevant location. This. The like, huh, that's very clearly plot relevant. It takes a while to get to that though. But it's the time to stop for today, right here. They're not dead.
I'm the true soul.
Cool.
Go on. Finish the thought.
Yeah. I'm gonna save here. And I will continue from here next time.